Hi there, this is Bethany Ligon in Apache Junction Unified School District, and I'm here with a couple of our collaboration coaches just to show you a couple of tips and tricks for you to integrate tech into your classroom. Introduce Sarah Harrison. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi.
And Shauna Hammond.
Hello.
And why don't you go ahead and share with us what you've got.
Okay. Start sharing. See Formative?
Yes, we see Formative.
Okay. All right. So what I wanted to share with you is a site called Formative. It's goformative.com when you go to it, and you can set up an account with it. It's a student response type of system, and I've tried so many of these different ones, and there's good things about Kahoot and all these other ones, but this one's sort of like a game changer because it has so many options and can do so many things. So when you first set up an account, there are some pre-made formative assessments, exit ticket types of things, describe 3 things we learned in class today, you know, I'd like to learn more about those kind of things. But you can also set up your own lots of different ways. You can, I'm just going to click New Assignment. You can just type in a question and have it be a multiple choice, show your work so that they're writing on it, which, by the way, you could do with Chromebooks or with iPads or any device. You've got short answers, true, false. We can upload, so an existing PDF or a worksheet or a Word document or anything for an assessment, and it really works very well. And then just add questions to it. So there's lots of ways of adding the assessment. There's lots of ways of, let's bring a question up. There's lots of ways of sharing it with kids. So you can have them set up accounts with Formative by attaching to their Google accounts. You can just give them a code like you would with Kahoot. There's different ways you can do that. If you're a Google Classroom user, it's beautiful because it'll attach right to your Google Classroom as an assignment. You don't have to do an extra step at all. There's all kinds of ways you can assign it. The best thing about it, though, is the way that you see the results. You can see the results as the kids are doing it right then. So if I had them do math questions in my Reteach and Enrich group, and I could see, you know, the questions and how they were showing it and right then as they were doing it. If it was a written response, I can catch the mistakes they're making right then rather than waiting until later, like with you know, some other assessment where I have to wait until they've submitted it. I'm checking it right that second. You can set it so that it grades it automatically if it's a multiple choice type of thing. But it's the feature of being able to see it immediately, which I think is the coolest thing about it. And there's all kinds of features which are just tailor-made for whatever type of formative assessment you want to do. Well, I'm going to stop screen sharing now. So that is Go Formative, and very cool tool.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I had just this week, Matt Miller of ditchthattextbook.com released 20 different ways to use Formative in the classroom. And so I thought, and so I've been kind of sharing that link out with some teachers in the district. And so thank you very much for at least demonstrating part of Formative's capabilities, because that will give teachers a really good idea of how it can be used. So thank you, Shauna.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sarah, your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to show a way, it's called Symbaloo. Can you guys see this?
Not yet. There we go.
Okay, so this is Symbaloo, and it's a website that I use that just kind of organizes some of the bookmarks that I go to all of the time. So it's called Symbaloo. You log in, and it'll keep it so you can have it on any computer that you want. And so if you wanted to maybe go to the BT website, this is like a website that I go to all the time, you just click on the tile, and it takes you right there. So it's just kind of like a nice visual that I really appreciate. And you can make new tiles for any website that you want. So for example, I made a tile for my classroom website because I go to my classroom website all of the time. So I'm just going to show you how to make a tile, and then I was going to show you how to find other people's Symbaloos so you can use them too. So if you wanted to make a new tile for your for your diagram here, you would just click on an empty square and then go over to Create Tile. And let's choose nasa.gov. And when you type in the website, a lot of times it'll automatically pop up with a picture here. And so it's not. Maybe I need the www. Is it? Yeah, there it is. So there is the website, and if you like the icon, you can just use the one that pops up, or you can upload an image of your own if you don't like the one that automatically shares. And you just save it, and then you can move it around to wherever you would like it to be.
Cool.
So that's how to create tiles. And then you can also search other people's tiles. So here's a couple Symbaloos of other math teachers. So this is like high school and middle school math. So these are different websites that other teachers have found useful. So you can, use their shortcuts if you want to. Here's another one, PBS Math Games. So to find a new one, you're going to click this plus sign right here. And over here under search for webmix in the Symbaloo gallery, you just type whatever you want. So maybe education tools, educational technology. Search that, and then you can look at all these ones that were pre-made. So maybe educational games. And so here's all these icons that somebody has made for you and created the gallery. And if you like it, you can just click Add this web mix. And now when you go back to your home page, so here's my Symbaloo, Educational Games is now one of these tabs up here along the top. So it's just a way to organize your bookmarks.
Okay.
Well, let me give you the screen back. And there we go.
Okay, so thank you very much, Sarah, for sharing Symbaloo, and Shauna for sharing Formative. If you have any questions about how to use any of the tools or tips that we've shared with you today, please feel free to reach out to any of us collaboration coaches, and we would be more than happy to work with you. So hope you have a good day, and take care, everyone.
Bye.